Wheel
All right.
of Fortune.
All right. Let's see where the other one. A tier list. We're doing a tier list here today.
Okay.
Oh boy, it's an NFL one too.
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, Danny, you had the 4.
Well, yeah, it's an self-explanatory. It's a tier list of NFL teams. We have A plus plus plus, then great, then all right, then and then sucks.
Well,
All right.
Now, David, you have to help me out on. But first, why don't we do the Cowboys one first? I think the Cowboys belong up on the top. But what do you guys think?
Sure.
I would say they were all right now.
yeah, I'd put them in the all right, or like maybe right above all right.
Yeah.
Well, they are former 5-time Super Bowl champions. So.
5-time Super Bowl champion.
Are we? I mean, well, I guess that's the question. Are we basing this off of like their franchise as a whole, or like currently, or?
It's up to you,
like,
Danny.
I was saying because you could because the Patriots have a bunch of Super Bowls, but currently they're not
it can be up to anything really.
Yeah.
It can be up to anything really. Just as long as it averages our as long as it's the average of our opinions of the team. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay. All right. Eric, you're next.
Do we want to say the Cowboys? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I think we could just take turns here. You know.
There's 2 Patriot logos. Why is that?
Oh no, they're just that good. I guess.
There's 2. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. There's the one. There's one between the
right now.
Yankees.
Oh yeah.
Not the Yankees. The Vikings and the Giants. Right next. There's one big one, and there's another one next to the Steelers. I don't know if you made a mistake with a team.
There's just a lot of Patriots, I guess.
A lot of Patriots, I guess. All right. You're next, Eric.
All right.
You can pick a team.
Yeah, pick which team you want to look at.
Let's check out the let's see, the Bills, the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Buffalo Bills. Okay. What would you put them at?
Good question.
I think they're good, but not great.
They lost
not great.
straight Super Bowls. 2 to the Cowboys.
Yeah, I go with on that one because they can be good, but they so I would go
Yeah. They haven't won anything, so yeah.
They get close.
All right, but they're still below the Cowboys.
Yeah.
By most
Cowboys
metrics, I
won
guess.
Super Bowl. They have not.
Go ahead, Tyler.
I'll do the Panthers, and I think they're in the very bottom tier.
Yeah, they suck.
Sucks.
They suck. I have to agree with Tyler on that one. They suck.
Not even just speaking about today, but like as a whole, outside of a couple years in the very beginning, and then that Super Bowl run with Cam, they've been in the bottom for most of their history.
They suck.
Chester.
I'll go with the Browns.
Well,
all right. Where you want
welcome
them?
to the bottom, Browns.
Yeah, they go to the bottom because that team is cursed. That franchise is cursed.
They suck.
Oh,
sorry, Vic Joseph and Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I mean they've had about 3 dozen different quarterbacks since they've been back since 2000.
Yeah.
Can't
Dragon,
win 0-16.
what team you want to put for where you want to put it?
What team do I like?
Like for you to put it, like pick any team that you want to pick for you to put in the what column do you think that team, your opinion is about that franchise?
I say the Eagles are great.
Okay, go ahead, Danny.
Okay. You want to put them in great?
Yep, that's what he said.
Alrighty. Do anyone else have anything to say about that?
Nope.
I mean, if it's for like the franchise as a whole, I think they're all right.
He said great, not all right.
Okay.
You just
They have like they had they're pretty good now.
So we want to put it great.
Lost. They had that
Yeah.
run in the 2000s where they went to the NFC Championship a bunch of times and didn't make it, and then they did go and lost to the Patriots.
Mm-hmm. I'll go next. New York Jets sucks. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see how they go now. Next time, like they play tomorrow.
Explain to the folks. Explain to the folks why.
Aaron Rodgers.
Super Bowl, Danny.
Explain to the folks why.
Aaron Rodgers first snap cursed, haven't won since 1969, and yeah.
They've had a couple good years here and there, but nothing substantial.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
All right, Danny.
Well, I'm gonna put my Kansas City Chiefs up at the top. Unless anyone else has any reservations, what do you
I
want to
have
say
to agree with
about
you
the
because
Chiefs?
they've been on a roll with the Super Bowl.
Begrudgingly, I have to agree. Yeah,
Yeah, I
unfortunately.
have to agree. Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Same here.
All right, Eric.
Alrighty. The Colts. Let's look at the Colts. They won a Super Bowl when they had Peyton Manning on. I go with them.
For the Colts, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they had a good run with Peyton. I mean, that's probably the best run they ever had as far as like being in Indianapolis. If you're counting just Indianapolis Colts, not Baltimore Colts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean I would say they're pretty good, but like in that all right category. I mean they've had a lot of struggles ever since Andrew Luck retired.
That's why I say because I believe they were all right, but then struggles came and.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson looked good today though, so maybe they'll bump up in the future.
Give them a chance.
If all else fails, they have Joe Flacco.
All right. Tyler, you're next.
Let's see. Out of all these teams left, I'll go with the Bengals. And they've had some decent success lately, but as a whole, I don't think they've been very good.
I put them in the egg category too.
Yeah, so I mean the middle of the road.
Well, they had a Super Bowl periods back in the 80s against Montana, but they didn't really win.
Yeah, they've had a couple of appearances.
Since
they just never win.
They just never win.
All right, Chester.
I'm gonna go with the Giants, and the egg category. No, all right, because they got 4 Super Bowls.
Giants.
Yeah, they won a bunch of Super Bowls.
They got 4.
Okay.
2 over Brady.
Yeah. They beat Brady twice, so I'm gonna put them in the all right category too, because they did beat Brady twice.
Yeah, and then the one Super Bowl they got against the Bills is because their kicker couldn't kick. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
right.
Scott
Norwood. Norwood.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
All right, Dragon.
And then they also got their butt whooped by the Ravens.
Okay, let me see. The Niners. I'll say they were great.
I think they have to be in the top category with the Chiefs.
Yeah, 5 Super Bowls.
I agree. Yeah.
A plus
49ers in the
for
great.
the San Francisco 49ers.
Put it in the great category, we said.
Uh,
Because they haven't won a Super Bowl yet in their dynasty run so far, so put it in the great category.
I don't think they
So,
have won one since Steve Young.
okay.
alright. Well, Danny moves that to the great category. I'll pick, I will say Miami Dolphins sucks, so we all have to put them in the sucks category. We're the Miami Dolphins.
I don't think they're the
They're
worst.
more
Oh,
like
jeez.
They're not great, but they're not awful. I mean, the Marino years, they were great. They just could never win a Super Bowl. Post Marino, it's been very rocky. But yeah, Tua's been decent the last couple of years when he's healthy.
I'm not getting his bell rung. Ding.
They paid him a bunch of money, so hopefully now he'll be healthy.
Last time, the Miami Dolphins. Wait a minute.
I think it was 70s or 60s. They won.
I mean, they do have the perfect season.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah, that was in 72 season. So
And they're friends with
they
Ace
haven't
Ventura.
won since. Haven't won since 1972. All right. I think you're next, Danny.
I think we should move that just one category above because of we had some discussion on that, so we'll move the Dolphins to eh.
Okay.
So, okay. Oh, hold on a second. Let me make sure I got it. Oh wait, what's this? All right, let's take the Pittsburgh Steelers. And do we want to put it at all right or great?
Well, that's a tough one because they did win 6 Super Bowls.
yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, if it says the franchise as a whole, I would say in the middle, 2 or 3, just because they have so many Super Bowls, but most of them were decades ago, and then even the Roethlisberger ones were decades ago, technically. I mean, it's impressive that they've been able to stay above 500 for so many years, but they haven't done anything to show for it playoff wise.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Eric.
Okay.
All right. Let's go with the New Orleans Saints. 1 Super Bowl, and they had a huge win over the Panthers today. They're all right.
New Orleans Saints.
Yeah,
New Orleans
I mean,
Saints.
the Breeze years were pretty awesome for them,
we're,
even though they only won 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And during Bounty Gate.
Yeah, that Bounty Gate.
Yeah.
I put them all right. I didn't put them great because I know that Bounty Gate was coming to play.
It was a wild time.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Bears,
Okay.
and I think they're probably in the bottom category.
At the Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than the '85 season,
The bottom category.
it's not been great for them.
Mm-hmm. Chester.
let's go with the Rams. I think all right because they have won Super Bowls.
Yeah, I mean, the Greatest Show on Turf era was amazing. I mean, even though they only got 1 Super Bowl, I mean, they did go a second time and lost to the Patriots. And then more recently, they had that really boring Super Bowl loss against the Patriots. And then they came back and won against the Bengals.
Yeah.
What
Let
do
me
you say?
All right.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
All right, I just said that. All right.
Are you still talking about the? Are you still talking about the Bears?
The
No,
Rams.
we're talking about the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, just wants a link.
I sent it to him.
Oh, hold on.
I sent it to him. So
Oh,
The Bears.
okay.
you should be getting the link. The Bears.
All right. So Chester sent the Rams and where did he put them at? I don't.
In the middle.
Oh, okay. Dragon, you're next.
I'll say the Packers. They are they're not bad. They're pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. They're tough.
The most Super Bowl titles as a franchise. So I agree with you. So
Yep.
you can put
They're
it in
great.
great.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they've been pretty good. I mean, it's kind of
Yeah,
crazy to me they've only had 3 quarterbacks in the last, 3 decades.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's impressive. You gotta be a good team. So with 3 quarterbacks in 3 decades, you need to be.
Yeah, I mean, Favre, Rodgers, and Love.
Mm-hmm.
And at least both of them won a Super Bowl in their tenure. So Jordan Love has a lot of pressure under him.
Yeah.
All right. For the
I just realized that's the Redskins logo.
Yeah.
For the Lions, I would say
They're all right now. They're
all
starting
right.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Hello,
definitely in the
Lucas.
middle to
What's up, guys?
middle
Hey,
bottom.
Lucas, what's going on?
Not much, man. I'm in my hotel room in Atlanta.
Huh?
Yeah, he went to the game.
I went to the Steelers game, and I got to see my team win live and in person.
I hope you enjoyed field goals.
Hey, I enjoyed getting the win. I enjoyed getting the win. That's
There was a
what
lot of
matters.
field
At the end of the day, we won. I don't care if it's field goals. I don't care if it's safeties. We won. I got to see my team win in person. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
That's fair.
Yep. We're just doing a tier list here. I'll
Everyone
get to your
overlooked
reaction.
the Steelers, man. But hey, we got the job done.
Yep. Okay. Who went last time? I lost track.
Dragon went because he's talking about the Packers.
I think
yeah,
you did.
I
You said
went.
you just said the Lions.
Yeah. Okay, Eric.
Okay, let's check out the Ravens. Let's check out Tyler's Ravens.
Okay.
I think they have
I'd
to
say
either be. I don't think they have to be in one of the 2 top categories. I mean, they've only missed the playoffs.
They've been great. They have been great. They've been playing great football, not just they great football. Because they've been listen. Was it? They won a couple Super Bowls, I think. And
We've only been a team for less than 3 decades and won 2 Super Bowls.
yeah, so that's pretty impressive in itself. So,
And other than 2 or 3 seasons since 2000, we've been in the playoffs at least.
yeah. So
defense is the reason why.
Yeah,
I mean, some years definitely. So
And then-
the 2000 defense is one of the best of all time for a reason.
Yeah, so I put them in the great category.
Between that and Flacco had that insane Super Bowl run in 2012.
Yeah.
And we keep getting
All right.
close. It's just we have to keep playing the Chiefs, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the only threat right now if we stay healthy. Which
I mean, it sucks because it's the Chiefs and they're always there.
I appreciate you guys putting the Steelers in the great category. Our defense is fantastic. Offense needs to work. But if it wasn't for the officials, I think the Steelers offense will be just fine.
yeah. All right, Tyler, you're next.
Let's go with the Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders.
They are. I think I saw the highlights of it just when I was at the bar going to get dinner. The Raiders, I think, honestly deserve to be in the what was the category?
Yeah, I put them in the middle.
I would put them. I don't think they're all right, to be honest with you. I think they're worse than that. They looked bad against the Chargers. They looked really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to say it depends on the category, the criteria we're going for.
Right, but
Because the
the
John
Chargers are
Madden
rebuilding, but that was just
Super Bowl winners.
embarrassing. Minshew, what happened from last year? He honestly did a
Yeah.
good job replacing Anthony Richardson, but he looks completely different here.
Yeah, all the running in today's game made me really excited for next week when the Raiders play the Ravens.
That's right.
I think that
The
Derrick
Ravens
Henry's
are
going to
gonna
run all
love the
over him.
Raiders.
And Lamar.
Yep.
Wait.
Chester, you're
Where do you want the
Huh?
Raiders to be?
I would say I would say
yeah. Put it in the category. Okay, Chester,
Anybody
you're
else?
next. I think we're all
the Raiders
set.
aren't great. They should be
Yeah. Move it to the Raiders.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
There we go.
Chester, you're
Let's
next.
go with the Tampa Bay Bucks. I think they would be all right.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
would
I
say
think they're pretty solid, all things considered, considering their division is terrible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can put
I
it in
would say
the.
all right too, to be honest with you.
Baker Mayfield.
They did fine against
Yeah.
Washington. Like, I don't know how they'll play against Detroit, but they play all right.
Mhm. Okay. Dragon, you're next.
Okay, Broncos. I have a soft spot for the Broncos. They were my favorite since I was a kid, but honestly, they're gonna have to be.
Yeah, I think they're
Okay.
in the bottom half of the
But
list.
it hurts. It hurts for me to say this because I actually do like the Broncos.
Yeah, they're fine. It's just like
Mhm.
playing wise, they're not that great.
They haven't been
Yeah.
great since John Elway and Peyton.
They had a
Manning.
couple good years with Peyton before his arm fell off.
Okay. Lucas.
For the Broncos, I would say they suck now, but overall, they're average. For the
Yeah. What team you want to pick here for what
Okay,
category?
let's go with the. I'll go with the Seahawks next. And I
Okay.
say they're all right.
Yeah, in recent years they're kind of hit or miss, but I mean that Legion of Boom, Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch era was pretty great.
Okay.
Even
Put that
before
in,
that, though, I mean they had a couple good years with Matt Hasselbeck and Sean Alexander as well. I mean they went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Steelers.
That's right.
Okay.
Bye, baby.
All right, I'll go next. I'm surprised this has to pick yet, but I'll go with the Patriots. A plus.
If we're going off the last couple of
Agreed.
years, they would be lower. But if it's
Not
as
the
a whole,
last couple of years, but overall,
yeah, if
they
it's
did
overall.
good.
overall, yeah, they have to be up high.
They have to be
20 years.
20 straight years of winning the a lot of years winning the AFC East. They've been a target, and Patriots. Don't forget the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history.
Yeah,
23.
unfortunately,
So 6 Super Bowls as well. They got to be at the top.
freaking Kyle Shanahan has to choke all the time
Shanahan's been good at that.
as a Falcons coordinator and 49ers head coach.
So,
Yep.
Very frustrating.
Okay, Danny. Unmute.
No, we're good right now. You good?
You're good, Lucas, but talking to Danny.
Oh, I got you.
Danny's muted right now.
I see what you're saying.
Testing.
Alright. Yeah, I can hear you now.
We
I
can
can
hear
see
you.
you. All right, what team next, Danny?
I'll try these
Houston
guys, and I'll put
Texans.
them in. I think they're all right. What do you guys think?
Which team?
Yeah, I mean, they had a couple. They've
Houston.
had good seasons. It's just
Houston,
like
I say all right.
they're like the most young franchise, so I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
Like as far as like new franchises, not ones that just moved to different places. Like it's like so they've only been around for 20 years, basically.
Yeah. Okay, Eric.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to say the Chargers, and I'm gonna put them in the egg category because they have not won a Super Bowl, even though they've been.
Yeah, Steve Young, and 14 and Jerry Rice whooped their candy asses in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was embarrassing. And then they didn't go far with Phil Rivers at all. The entire that I mean they made the playoffs a bunch, but they didn't actually ever win the whole thing.
Yeah, that's why I put them in the egg category.
They always choked.
Yeah. Okay. Tyler.
Let's see. All these different teams left. I'll go with the Falcons. And I think they're in like the middle road.
Okay.
I mean, they had a lot of regular season success with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones specifically.
Matt Ryan.
They never could get over the hump. And then when it looked like they were going to breeze by, blow out the Patriots in the Super Bowl, Kyle Shanahan blew it.
Yeah, Shanahan blew it big time.
So, yeah, as far as like recent success goes, now they're in the bottom of the barrel. I mean, they paid Kirk Cousins all that money, and he sucked today. So.
Kirk Cousins. Oh, dude, it was so great seeing Kirk Cousins throw those 2 interceptions today.
Yeah, he was not very good today. I mean, and they also have Michael Penix in waiting, so he'll probably play. I wouldn't be shocked if Michael Penix plays at least one game, starts one game.
Penix will play. I think the thing is with the Falcons right now, I think that Penix will play once the Falcons are eliminated from the playoffs. I don't see the Falcons winning more than 7 games.
Yeah, I would guarantee Penix plays at least once this year.
Falcons do not impress me at all.
It's just their division is so bad that they might be able to squeak in.
I don't see it. I think Tampa Bay's the class of the division right now. Until proven.
Yeah, it's tough because I mean it's them, the Saints, Panthers. Well, Panthers aren't doing anything either, but the Panthers, Falcons, like that the NFC South is rough.
Yeah. Okay. Chester.
Let's go with the Jaguars. I would put them in the sucks category because
for now.
Because they are owned by the Cons, and we see.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not their fault.
No, it's not.
But yeah, I don't think they're very good. They had a good couple years in the beginning, and then they had that one miraculous run in the playoffs where they almost made it all the way against the Patriots.
They also had 1999 as well, where they almost lost the AFC Championship against the Titans too.
Because I mean, the early years, the '90s with Mark Brunell, Jimmy Smith, Keenan McCardell, Fred Taylor, and then then they had that really long stretch afterwards that was pretty bad with Blaine Gabbert and Blake Bortles.
Yeah. But like the Cons, when the Cons own something.
David Garrard was solid, but couldn't get it done. Also for the Jags.
Byron Leftwich is another quarterback.
He's a solid coordinator. Not as much NFL quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna pick my other rival, Washington, because they are when they go against other teams, they are like, but whatever time they go against the Eagles, my team, they seem to go all out, but we seem to win. So I put the Washington as
Okay. That's the first picture, Danny.
Did I hit? Am I clicking the right? Am I on the right? Excuse me. Hold
the
on.
first.
I'm a little
These
biased, I guess, because of where I'm
Yeah,
located.
that
But
one.
I've always thought for the most part, other than the Redskins' success, in the '80s, I've always thought that the Redskins, Commanders, Washington football team were pretty bad.
The
Okay,
Schneider
Lucas.
kind to the Redskins.
For the
Like the
Redskins,
RG3 era, all the Steve Spurrier era.
Yeah.
Now it's like new owners
yeah,
again.
the Washington Redskins now are They have been successful in the past, so.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucas.
My next team would be the Arizona Cardinals, and other than 2008, they are the definition of sucks.
Yep.
Not even Boomer's house.
Yeah, I mean
It's
that's
it's
not
the
wrong.
bird, Danny.
Let's be honest here. This team, they had one good run 2008. 2015, they made it to the title game against the Panthers, but let's be honest, they were not going to win. But yeah, this team's been pretty bad.
That Kurt Warner era was pretty exciting though.
It
And
was.
Carson Palmer. For a while there, it seemed like the Arizona Cardinals were like the place to go to revive your career as a veteran quarterback.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go with the Vikings. All right. I think they're all right. The Vikings, but
I'm a
yeah.
Kirk Cousins hater, so I was never a big fan of the Vikings.
Yeah.
In recent years, anyway.
The Vikings had a decent run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been good for years before. I mean, in the 2000s, mid 90s through the mid 2000s when they had Culpepper, Randy Moss,
Cunningham.
Chris Carter, even Randall
Okay.
Cunningham before Dante Culpepper.
Danny.
Okay, in that case, let me set up straight here. My God, let's take
There's only
these
really
guys
two
and,
teams.
let me put. Hold on, I don't want to put them there. All right.
For the Buccaneers, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean they had a couple good runs. It was really dark times when they first started out. They lost like all their games.
26 in a row.
That's what I mean. They had a pretty rough stretch starting out, but eventually they worked out for them for a couple of years.
Yep.
Those 90s, 2000s Buccaneers were fun to watch.
Oh, yes.
With, Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, and John Lynch, and
how much does Pirate?
The pirate ship is also a very fun feature for their stadium.
Yeah.
A Buccaneer.
Mike Allstott was part of those great teams.
Mike Allstott was amazing for those years he was healthy.
And Tom Brady was
and
the
work
only
done.
reason they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they did pretty well with that.
Yeah, they did. Eric, where do you want to put this next one?
The Titans.
The Titans?
Yep.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Former Patriot Mike Vrabel is coaching the team. I'm going to put him in the A category because.
How about Green?
I like them. I enjoyed the Houston Oilers when they were the Houston Oilers, but beyond that, they've been.
I put in category. They made the playoffs a few times, but they have not. Except for that one Super Bowl, they made it, but they lost.
They were literally within inches of winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah, literally inches, man.
If Kevin Dyson's arm was like an inch longer, they would be Super Bowl winners.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I think that's a pretty good list of all the 30 teams right there.